If you're facing a medical situation and need to access your IRA funds, but you're worried about the 10% early withdrawal penalty, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to take penalty-free IRA withdrawals for medical expenses and show you how you can protect your wealth at the same time. Stay tuned because we'll cover critical information that could save you a lot of stress, time, and money. Now, you're probably wondering how you can access your IRA early without facing that dreaded penalty. The good news is it's possible, but you need to understand a few rules that allow for penalty-free withdrawals in certain medical situations. First, medical expenses can be deducted from your IRA penalty-free if they exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income. This means if your medical expenses are high enough, you can tap into your IRA without facing that early withdrawal penalty. This can be particularly helpful if you find yourself in a tough spot and need immediate access to funds, but you don't want to lose out on your retirement savings by paying unnecessary penalties. So, if your medical expenses for the year exceed this threshold, you can withdraw the funds from your IRA for qualified expenses and avoid the 10% penalty. However, there's a critical thing to note. This doesn't mean your withdrawal is tax-free. You'll still have to pay the regular income tax on the amount you withdraw, but by avoiding the 10% penalty, you're saving quite a bit of money. You might be asking, what qualifies as a medical expense? Well, these can include everything from hospital visits, surgeries, prescription medications, to even long-term care costs. As long as they are IRS-approved medical expenses, you can use your IRA for them. But here's where it gets even more beneficial. Let's talk about a smart way to handle your wealth in retirement, especially if you're looking at long-term security. While taking penalty-free withdrawals for medical expenses might solve an immediate problem, it doesn't address the bigger issue of securing your retirement for the future. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, consider learning why thousands of Americans are choosing gold IRAs to safeguard their savings. The first link in the description will take you to a free guide that could be crucial in protecting your wealth as you navigate medical expenses or any other financial challenge in retirement. Make sure to check that out. But what happens if you've exhausted your medical expense deduction and still need to access more funds? One option to consider is using a Roth IRA. Roth IRAs have special provisions that allow you to withdraw your contributions penalty-free at any time, even before age 59, 1, and 2. While this doesn't apply to earnings on the account, it's a handy feature for those of you who have a Roth IRA set up. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, what about my regular IRA or 401k? Should I be tapping into those for medical expenses? While you can access your IRA for medical expenses, as we discussed, another great option to consider is a gold IRA. Not only does it provide a unique way to safeguard your wealth from market volatility, but it can also protect you from inflation. When you're tapping into your retirement funds for medical expenses, you want to make sure that the rest of your money is safe and growing, which is exactly what a gold IRA can offer. If you have 100K or more in your IRA or 401k or even 5 Plus in savings, this can be a smart move to keep your portfolio diversified. So if you're looking to protect your wealth while making withdrawals for medical expenses, you might want to look into how gold IRAs can help you. If you're serious about securing your retirement and protecting your savings, make sure to get that free guide by clicking the link in the description below. You don't want to wait and miss out on the opportunity to ensure your retirement is as protected as possible. As we wrap up, I want to remind you, taking penalty-free IRA withdrawals for medical expenses is possible, but it's important to understand the rules around them and use your funds wisely. And if you want to ensure your wealth stays protected, make sure to consider all your options, including gold IRAs, to help you thrive in retirement. If you have any questions about these strategies, feel free to check out that free guide and dive deeper into how gold IRAs can play a key role in your wealth management.